What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we just have an absolute banger. I was super excited to even be making this video, but today we have the top 3 Schedule 1 mixes that will make you insanely rich, okay? So these are the 3 mixes that me and my buddies used, and we got a lot of money for it. So if you're trying to get filthy stinking rich on Schedule 1, then by all means use any of these mixes. We do have 3 different ones because I wanted to keep it fair. I gave you guys one for grass. We all know what I mean by that. We got one for the snow. You know what I mean by that. We're trying not to be demonetized here. And then for the 3rd and final one, we have, the rock. We got a mix for all 3 of these. If you like videos like this, then please let me know that by commenting down below in the comment section. Now, I also want to do a video about our setup for the warehouse. If you guys are interested in that, then just type down below warehouse and I will gladly do a kind of like I guess you can say a warehouse tour. Okay, we'll do that. I'll explain what everything is and why we placed it there, but just let me know. That would be an exciting video to make for me. But I do know a lot of people are looking for the bungalow setups, but right now we're just going to skip straight to the warehouse because that's where we're at right now. But let me know down below. And I mean, here are the 3 mixes. We're going to go ahead, get started. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new, because I do plan on putting a lot more Schedule 1 content out there. All right, so make sure you join the family today, and let's go ahead and get into these mixes. So for our first mix, the base is going to be the OG, and we did make sure that that was a gold star. And then we're going to go ahead and start our mix with, of course, the paracetamol. I think that's what it's called. Y'all let me know what that is actually named, but we're going to call it paracetamol. All right, so you're going to start with paracetamol first, and then you're going to create Aspen Death. After that is done, we got this. We put that back into the product, and now we're going to add a cook. Yeah, it's very similar to Coke, but Cook, and then we are going to create this. Now, next, we're going to go ahead and add just another paracetamol. And then from here, we're going to add gasoline. All right, after we have successfully created the BioPuke, now we put another Cook, and create that Extreme Monkey. All right, so the process is actually almost done. There's only 2 more ingredients. We've finally created the Extreme Monkey, and now we need to add a Mega Bean. So we will now be creating the Nightmare Mint. So you see, I mean, there's a lot of things that you're going to be getting out of this product, and that's probably why it sells for so much. But let's go ahead and continue with these last 2 ingredients. All right, so we made the Nightmare Mint, and now our last and final product is going to be the battery. And now you see we have successfully created what we call Infinity Stone. All right, so it's pretty much giving you everything that you could think of. Like, I mean, besides, the toxic, but you got the balding, the foggy, the bright eye, the tropic thunder, the glowing, the anti-gravity, you turn into a Cyclops and a zombie. It's crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and put our finishing touches on this and show you what this product actually does. All right, and there it is. We got the Infinity Stone. It has pretty much everything. So let's take a quick look at what it can do. So we're gonna go ahead and just, have a little fun with this, and let's give it a try. Let's give it a quick little try. Here we go. And the result is, of course, this. We absolutely cooked up something crazy. Look at what this player looks like, bro. It's crazy. But real quick, let me just show you, out of all of the products and all of the strands that we've tried, like, there is actually a lot that we've tried. This is by far the most expensive one. So we have Infinity Stone here, which is 180. The suggested price is 164, but we easily sell this for 180. I feel like you can do a lot more. I feel like this could probably hit like that 200, but you see, like, this is you know, on our list, this is the most that we can get out of any of the other strands here. It doesn't matter what it is, but trust me, we've tried, okay? We've tried a lot of these, but yeah, this is definitely going to give you the most bang for your buck, the most money, and it's actually kind of cheap to create a whole batch of this. All right, so this is the first one. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second mix. All right, so for this next mix, we have some of the snow, okay? We got that little snowball, we got the gold there. So of course, it's a heavenly strand. We got that. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with some motor oil, and we will eventually come out with some ultra Durkle, whatever that means. All right, we have finally got our product back, and now we are going to add in a cook, okay? We are going to come out with shiny mint. We already see munchies and energizing, but let's keep it going. All right, so we have our shiny mint, and then now it's time for some paracetamol, and we're going to get that aspen. Let's go ahead and get our final product out, put that back in, and now it's time for some gasoline. So we got that strawberry fuel coming soon. Let's go ahead and take our strawberry fuel, put that back in there, and then we're going to add another cook. So after we add this other cook in there, we see that we're going to come out with California puke. After that's all said and done, we have our product, put that back in. Now we're going to add a battery to get that banana McLovin. All right, so after this, we're gonna go ahead and put our banana McLovin back. We have 2 more ingredients left before we are complete. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this next ingredient is kind of crazy, all right? Yeah, we're just gonna call this horse milk, okay? We got a large jug of horse milk, and with this combo, we're going to come out with Stinky Punch. All right, let's go ahead and take our product off there, put it back on there, and now for our final ingredient, it's going to be the Mega Bean, and that is going to give you what we have been looking for, okay? I don't judge the name. I don't know where most of these names come from, but I mean, I just look at the benefits of having this. You get the glowing, you get the long face, you get the anti-gravity, you get the Cyclops, you get the zombie, you bright-eyed, you get pretty much everything, and that is why this is just another crazy mix, especially if you're trying to get the most money quickly. All right, so let's go ahead, finish this up, and let's show you guys what it does. All right, here is our final product. Now we call this the WP, and it is very potent, okay? It is pretty potent. We're gonna go ahead and just show you exactly what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead, do some of that, and here we go. All right, we still get the Cyclops, the green glow effect, and of course you jump really high. Yeah, you kind of go crazy with this product here, but to show you everything else, I mean, we've tried a whole bunch of different mixes here, and this seems to be the most expensive, and I mean, you can see why, okay? The asking price is $735, or the suggested price is $735, but we easily get over 1,000 per just, you know, one. Okay, so if we just flip one, we're easily getting 1,000. So this is about 19K that you have in your inventory right here, right now. But we have tried a whole bunch of different mixes, and this seems to be the most expensive one, and people are just asking for it. All right, once you put it on for sale, your phone will not stop ringing, and this is the one product that got us the most money out of the whole entire game. I mean, we got a lot, okay? We got a lot out of this. It is kind of tedious to create. It is a little expensive to have to ship all of that stuff, or, you know, kind of deliver all of that stuff so you can cook it. But at the end of it all, I mean, it kind of makes up for all the hard work that you have to do. And I mean, you get a lot out of it. I mean, yeah, like your asking price can go all the way up, and they will gladly give you this amount. All right, so now it's time for our third and final cook. We have to go into the last category that we have not touched yet. So let's go ahead and cook it up. All right, so for this third and final mix, of course, we're going to start off with our product, and that's going to be our stone. The highest that we can get right now is going to be purple, so that is fine, okay? I don't know if later on we'll be able to unlock a heavenly strand, but right now, premium is all we need. All right, that's all we need. So the first ingredient that we're going to be using is going to be the banana, and we are going to create that Aspen Express. All right, now it's time to collect our product, put it back there, and then we have a cook, and we are going to be making island.
Hey, yo,
yeah.
What the? Huh?
This like I said before, some of these names are insane, but we already have thought-provoking and energizing. So we're gonna go ahead and begin that mix. Let's go ahead and collect this and put that back up there. And now it's time for the paracetamol. I don't know if I'm even saying this right, but we are going to now create dream fruit. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. And then now our next mix is going to be kind of toxic, but it is gasoline. That is, yeah, you see, toxic, calming. We got Bio Ghost. This is crazy, but you know, it's a part of the mix. All right, it's part of the recipe list. So we're gonna go ahead and add us some gasoline. All right, so let's take our Bio Ghost, put that back in there, and add a cook. And we are going to come out with a very okay. All right. That's crazy, but we got to make this mix, so we're going to go ahead and go for it. Let's go ahead and take our product off of there, put it back on there, and now it's time to add a battery so we can go ahead and create that Tokyo Haze. All right, let's go ahead and take that, put that back on there, and we have 2 final ingredients left. All right, so this is a very familiar one. We got some more of that horse milk, and this is going to create that slimy puke. But look at all the things that we already have. We have the calming, we have energizing, bright-eyed, tropic thunder, electrifying, long face, and zombifying. So not bad. And we still got 2 more ingredients, well, this and 1 other ingredient left. So let's go ahead, get to it so I can show you guys the final results. Okay, so this and then 1 more. So we're gonna go ahead and begin with this. Now it's finally time for our last and final ingredient, and when we add this to the mixer, we finally get what we call Big Death. All right, so of course the last ingredient will be the Mega Bean, and with the slimy puke and Mega Bean, it does create the Big Death, and we see foggy, bright-eyed, tropic thunder, glowing, electrifying, long-faced, the cyclopean, and then the zombifying. So a lot of the times people like at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 of anything on this list, and that really helps us sell this for a lot of cash. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, finish this up, and I can't wait to show you guys what this does. All right, it is finally complete. We have created Big Death. All right, now let's go ahead and test this out and see what happens. Here we go. Here goes nothing. And boom! That is crazy. Like the effects that it has on you. I'm literally like Super Saiyan here. And he's going for another hit. Yeah, we kind of going crazy. But everything looks pretty freaking weird. Like very abnormal. But out of all of the mixes that we've tried, we've seen that this by far is the most you can get out of, you know, any of the mixes that we've created. We've gotten close to beating it, but we just could not beat it here. All right, so you do see the suggested price is $340. Right now we're just asking for $340, but you can definitely ask for like $400, maybe even $500 on this product. It is 100% addictiveness, and I mean, it is easy to make. The reactions are pretty cool, and yeah, you can get a lot of money off of this product alone. So these have been our top 3 most, I guess, revenue generating products that we have on the market right now. And I mean, after we've created these 3, we really haven't looked back. All right, like it's actually that insane. So I had to give you guys one for the snow, for the rock, and then also for the grass. So you guys can go mix and do whatever you guys please, but I mean, yeah, this is the end result of that last mix there, and it's pretty cool to look at. But hopefully this video helped you guys out and, you know, make a little bit more for the Schedule 1, so you can go and buy like the warehouse or buy whatever product or whatever you guys need in the game. So if this did help you guys out and you guys got a little bit of value from this, make sure to smash a like on the video. This will keep us inspired and keep us going to create another video like this. All right, now if you guys want me to break down or to kind of show a good warehouse setup or a good bungalow setup or even a sweatshop setup, then let me know down below in the comment section. Just comment one of those and I'm just going to go ahead and start working on that video ASAP. All right, because I know a lot of you guys are looking for the warehouse, a lot of you guys are looking for the bungalow, and we got all that already. All right, we are like on our 5th property here. So yeah, just let me know down below in the comments and I will gladly make that video for you guys and have it as soon as possible out, so you guys can actually start working towards your next property. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one.